What's going on, y'all? Just getting out of work. Got me a nice little plate of takeout right in front of me. Got the Knicks game on. Knicks playing the Timberwolves right now. They got some type of timeout show going on right now. But yeah, like I said, just getting out of work, about to eat, as well as just prep up some stuff for this drop, the global sweatsuit drop that is expected and set for December 31st. We going into the new year looking right. Don't mind all this, because I definitely got a trim. We got the blank sweatpants right here sitting on my feet. And we also got some vinyls that need to be unboxed. I got some for the sweatpants, as well as I got another vinyl in here for a custom order that I'm gonna take care of. Yes, Laurel Clothing does custom orders. So if you need something you want designed to bring to life, we got you. Especially for a company too. Let's say you need something for your employees or you want to look professional in some work attire. We here for you on that point too. Lock in with us. We're gonna pop the phone number right here, the business phone number. The email is gonna pop up as well. You can find us on just about every social media there is. This Thai food plate right here is straight up amazing, y'all. But yeah, I'm about to film this unboxing real quick. I'll probably throw a little snippet in there so y'all could get a little intel as to how that went about. And yeah, be right back. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Currently Christmas Day. Shoot, I completely forgot to even record this when I was doing it, but right here is a Cricut circuit machine that cuts out the vinyl, traces out the pattern that I want. It's going to be difficult to see on the actual vinyl since it's white, but on the tablet right here, you gotta look as to what design was being traced out on the Cricut machine. So, with that being said, this right here, sweatpants design for global. We got 20 sweatpants in here that gotta be designed with this design. This right here is what the design looks like. Of course, I gotta hit this with a lint roller, but I had this pair since last year. This is basically like a mock of what I made, just to see like what people were thinking, see how they were gonna react to it. Oh no, this is the look of it though. Of course, I'm gonna show y'all some on body looks when that time comes about. These pair I'm not gonna wear only because this pair got a bleach stain on it, and that is bad for business. So definitely gonna make me a new pair. That way I can have a better visual and photos in it and promote it properly. Shout out to the Knicks for handling business today too. Alright, so today is the day after Christmas. Made myself a little breakfast, as well as made an omelet for wifey. She blessed with a little matcha right here. Before I did my thing in the kitchen, I did make this Google Doc form that's right here. As you can see, it has the prices of what the sweatpants cost, the hoodies cost, all together, and then the prices that we're doing. So, if you buy the full sweatsuit, you're saving $10 off your purchase versus buying a hoodie separate and a sweatpants separate. Now, the sweatsuit is dropping December 31st. It's December 26th. We gotta get these photos going. That way people can actually see what the product looks all know, as well as just bring some awareness to it. Cause yes, my following can already see what I have on social media, but I need people that never seen my stories and never seen what's posted on my pages on my social media or even on the website. I need them to see what's going on. I'm definitely trying to run an ad for this. So for today, the goal is to simply just get some photos in the sweatsuit. I gotta make myself a new pair of sweatpants since the pair that I have got bleach on it. So making that, getting my photos straight for today, and probably posting those either today or tomorrow, depending on how I want to do it because it is later in the day. Alright, so instead of boring ya with the whole weeding process, I did all my plucking beforehand. That way I don't have to see how I had to weed out all the different letterings on this. But this is basically what the process is as far as making designs from scratch, per se, going to a manufacturer. All these little spots, these little holes I plucked in there was to just make it to where I could peel it off easy and the vinyl can present the idea, the design I have for this. This design isn't complicated as to where I gotta peel it real slow, per se, like the gold design I have on aggressive. That design I gotta be very careful because of the font. The font of those words and the way like the outlining is kind of like you'll see with the globe on here how the outlining is, but that you gotta be very mindful as to how fast you peel. Yeah, you kind of see it now, like the little outline on this globe. Any false movement, you can mess around and take the vinyl with it, and now your design is not it. It look like something totally different. So this is what it's gonna look like before I press it onto the blank. Once I press this onto the blank, it's gonna have a similar but fresher look than this right here. So with this being done and out the way, let's heat up this press machine and press this on the sweatpants. Alright, so what we got here is the press machine. Turn that on. I usually press my clothes on 320 or 310. So this is only at 66. It's going to take a little bit to get where I needed to get. We got our blank sweatpants here. Got a design right here. So it hits temp. We're going to place that on there and design it. Be back when that hits temp. For starters, before I do any kind of pressing, any type of placing vinyl on clothes, anything like that, this gotta get hit with a lint roller. And all that little extra, whatever that's in there from either sitting in the box or maybe even just laying around the house, somebody calling onto something, some type of lint, some type of dust, some type of something. You wanna make sure it looks nice and pretty. Especially before we send it out to somebody. That's a major, major thing that need to be done. Trip out anything, I'm definitely smacking it with a lint roller. Alright, so that's that. The side that I'm pressing this lint roller, of course, like before I send it out, I'm definitely going to lint roll every side, every aspect of it. Now on the pair that's already designed, it looks like I pressed the right leg, and I went about 1.7, about 4.5 centimeters up from the cut, because these is joggers, the cut to here. So make sure my measurements is right before I press this, as well as I know what leg is going on. With the measurements being all mapped out, knowing that it's the right side, we're gonna press the right side before actually putting the vinyl on it. Get any type of creases and all that other stuff out of it, so it'll come out looking nice. Now I usually use some type of protection to make sure that it's not getting heat damage as I'm pressing it. I can't lock it in. I'm too far to actually press down on that. The heat on this machine is 315, and I pressed it for. You gotta see the time after this. I pressed it for 15 seconds. So 315, 15 seconds, nice and smooth, laid down very nicely, as you can see. So next thing we're gonna do is follow up with the vinyl 0.5. Gonna go right about here. Make sure I got this in the middle of it. Ooh. The more you do this, the better you'll get as far as just placing it and not having to fiddle with it and touch it and make sure that it's just a knot. So boom, that's that. I'll make sure I got it the same way it look on here. Same way. It's placed the same way. Press down on this. Of course, you want to put the cover over it and make sure it's real light valid. It's not getting no heat damage. Boom. Another 15 seconds. She starts screaming at you if you hold it for too long. Place that up. Get a nice little look at what it look like. Nice and fresh, huh? Nice and fresh. Of course, all this extra, whatever you see from me tracing out the vinyl before with my picker, that's not going to be there. Because this is like a plastic covering that holds the vinyl or whatever. Or it's basically like a cover for the vinyl. Same way I got a cover for the clothes when I cover it before pressing it. Same way with the vinyl. So after giving the vinyl a little cool down time, because me personally, I give it a couple of seconds before peeling it off. That way I know it's not going to come out creasy looking. Kind of like how this look now. Then again, this is only because it's been um good year. And I probably didn't heat it on good settings. The hotter your settings is, the worse the vinyl gonna get over time. But as you see, it got that kind of like crease look. And I'm pretty 9 times out of 10, I'm sure I've heated that up on high. Me personally, I heat my clothes on medium. It keep my clothes longevity, striving for a long time. But like I said, I had that for some year and a change now, so it's expected. So this is cooled down already, so we're gonna peel this, slowly peel it. That way it don't got no nasty bubbles inside the words. This could have gone down for a little longer, heat wise. But it's alright, because I pressed this twice anyway. So I'm not too concerned about that. Because I don't know if you noticed, but it was lifting a little bit on some of the words. But a second press will take care of that, so I ain't tripping. Get any leftover debris that was stuck on the little plastic part that I just peeled off, this part here. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. That way this looks real life clean and authentic after I press it a second. Second time I'm just gonna solidify that design in the place that it should be. Make sure it don't move around and get all types of crazy looking after a couple wears. That's all for there now. Gonna follow up again.
I did want to take out the time and explain to you guys that the fact that I didn't fully clamp the press machine on the sweatpants, it created it to where the vinyl on it was loose.
I think I got it on a lower setting because I was making hats. The material on that hats, heat it up for too long, it started looking nasty. So you gotta tweak your settings on your heat press depending on what you're pressing. Follow up with the 20 seconds, like I said, and bang. See what it look like. Nice and fresh, boy. Woo! Be the best feeling to see the finishing product after the fact. Let me tell ya. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Of course, all this I could just wipe off real quick, but I'm gonna let this really sit for a little bit, cool down before I even get to touching it. Hey, I showed y'all me making it. Now it's only right I show y'all that body. Let me know what y'all thinking. Cause to me it's looking fire. Alright, so I don't know what to do with this, did what it did. So, got my whole look together. About to get these photos done. It is dark now. I think what time is it? Probably like 5 o'clock now. Yeah, it's 5:10. It's winter time. You know that something be going quicker than quick. So I'm trying to find somewhere indoors, try to get some photos that we could get this promo running because it's dropping December 31st, yo. We gotta get our ads running. We gotta get the word out that the global sweatsuit is about to be here. I need everybody. Check it out. Cause the new year is right around the corner. I don't know about y'all, man. 2026, I'm saying off. Like, I used to be Mr. Put It On, Mr. Put It On right back. Yo, no lie, this phone just says 17 degrees, yo. I gotta find somewhere inside to take these photos, cause boy, this cold ain't no joke. Yo, no lie, I just called myself a blessing. I called up Lil Bro, cause Lil Bro rap, Nate Glizzy, if y'all don't know. So he going to the stew tonight, and best believe that's a spot where I could get my photos too. So it's a win-win. Plus, he could probably use me for whatever track or whatever he making too. So we're gonna make the most out of that. Always have connections and seek opportunities. I called them up not even knowing as to where I was gonna go for these photos. I'm thinking I'm gonna just go to a little bodega. The mall probably closed by now, so I wasn't gonna travel out that far. But shoot, made that call. Now everything is lined up. I could get perfect lighting. He got the tripod, cause my tripod is small. My outside tripod is small. I gotta get a tall stand-up one. This one I just prop on stuff, and I like the fact that it got the remote smooth. Like that's a nice little feature that helped me out. But before I get to rambling, always seek opportunities. Somebody could be a call away to make something beautiful happen for you. So yeah, keep that in mind. Man, so it turns out the snow canceled the studio session. Mm-mm-mm. But at the end of the day, we still got work to do here anyway. So I'm gonna prep up these vinyls, peeling them out, trace them out the way I showed y'all earlier, and then make the rest of these sweatsuits because I definitely got 4 people from word of mouth. That's mine for sure. So that's a whole sweatsuit that got to be available. Working on those, as well as just getting the rest of this inventory pre-made. Now, that's something y'all might have noticed. How come he's not talking about manufacturers sending this in, samples, this and the third? Majority of my products are blanks, and I pre-make them myself. Pre-make. Make them myself, as you've seen with the heat press when I made the sweatpants to begin with. That's my process. I make what I have. It also makes it easier for me to build up my inventory for pop-ups, having inventory on demand, because if I need it, I can make it right here, then and there. I don't have to worry about hitting up a manufacturer, waiting for the time for them to send it out, this and the third. So for me, it's more of a beneficial it's more beneficial for me, and it's more cost efficient because I don't got the money to be manufacturing products at a bulk order per se. So I prefer to do it the way that I'm doing it. It's been working for me. In the summertime, the warmer weather is gonna be here very soon. So that's when I'm definitely gonna be trying to hit more pop-ups. So before I was working a 9 to 5, and I was working at the mall for a day. So I was basically working 6 days out the week. Yo, them 6 days was making it to where I had no time to get nothing done. Customs getting backed up, product that people been wanting been getting backed up, but now it's done for that. Plus, it was making it more challenging for me to actually get to these pop-ups, having a time frame to get to these events and broadcast what Loud World Clothing got to offer. So now I'm just fully devoted into this, as well as working a 9 to 5. But with my 9 to 5, it's not exactly 9 to 5, like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. But it do give me the luxury working only 4 days a week. Of course, since it was peak season, I was working 5 days. As far as like the holidays, boosting up the demand for product. So, but now since it's starting to slow down, I noticed they put me on for 4 days. So with that 4 day window, I'm definitely taking advantage of getting everything I need to get accomplished for this clothing brand. Cause this is a plan A. I'm not trying to work for the next person for the rest of my life. Like my dreams or my goal, my plan A was before I was like in school, in college, play basketball professionally. That ain't crack out. So plan B was to own a business. Didn't know what business, but now we here. I got the vision of making a clothing brand during COVID. You can check out the video right. You can check out the video. I'm not gonna say that you could click right here because I don't know how to do that. But I'm put the video right here so you at least know what video to look out for. in order to get the full story, to get a whole idea as to how the brand started up. So it's currently 9:51, and we're gonna get to what's the proper word? We're gonna get to weeding up this vinyl to where I can make these sweatpants. But I'm definitely gonna have something running on in the background, so I got some type of entertainment because this process I can't stand. So I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Alright, y'all, quick update. I got 4 of these done, all prepped up and ready to be printed on sweatpants. Not gonna lie to you though, it's 11:12, almost midnight. I am not making no sweatpants at this time. Last time I tried to make sweatpants like late night, I was over here burning my fingers left and right, making mistakes. So I learned my lesson from that. I take my time and just really make sure that I'm fully awake, fully aware to avoid messing up inventory. Because the last thing I want to do is have to order in more inventory or say that I have less sweatpants available for people. So with that being said, definitely probably get back to this Sunday. And Sunday I actually do want to go live too, so I'll make that my goal as far as just prepping up as much as I can to where I could just press them on press them on a visual live setting. That way people are seeing the process as well as just bringing more brand awareness to the drop. Because December 31st is right around the corner. I need everybody and their moms to know about this drop. Let's get this off. Let's get this sold out and shoot. Restock the next one. If the demand is really there, you might as well keep it coming. Catch you on the flip. Alright, y'all. So this is the aftermath after the storm. This is feet, inches on inches. Unless it just looked like this because they plowed the snow into the car, but boy, I got my hands full this morning trying to remove this snow. So I am taking a little break as this car warms up. I'm gonna still knock out the rest of the snow too off the car, but the big bubble Air Maxes are about to drop. They drop at 10 o'clock today. I missed my chances on the coconut milk and something. I forgot what they call it. But I'm gonna see if I can secure these Air Maxes. This pair at least now, the big bubble. So let me just prep up everything as far as trying to order these. Let's go! I was able to get them, man. The Air Max big bubble leathers, black leathers. I'm amped about that one. And the main reason why I was hunting down a shoe, at least that's like real popular right now or just coming out, is because it will draw more attention to the drop that I'm releasing. Because the method, the idea I got in my head is to do a little layout with the clothes on the floor, but also had the shoes there too. Mind you, it's a popular shoe that just came out. Did you get yours? If you did, put it together with the global sweatsuit. So it's like a nice little promo idea that I think will bring more hype to it. But all in all, hype, I was able to score one pair of shoes at least. Last week, I think I missed out on coconut milk Air Maxes because I had to put in my shipping information. I had to put all my information in before ordering the shoes. This time, everything was already there to where I could just confirm the order, take the money off my card, boom, certified. Took a little bit loading, so it did make me a little shaky, wondering as to whether I was going to get it or not, but it's secured. Definitely secured my pair. Now, it's back to this nonsense. Let me take care of this snow and get to this 9 to 5. Alright, man. Got everything prepped. On my way to this 9 to 5. After this though, I do got plans to get some photos done. I was originally supposed to get photos done yesterday, but of course because of the snow and everything, that got pushed back. Man, oh man, oh man. I got to Colony Mall, took my photos, but I was realizing the pant leg, like I had to hold the pant leg up just to make it look like proper. Like the way the design was looking, It wasn't like sitting where it should be as far as like me just sitting down or standing up posing right quick. So get back to the crib. I checked the tag on the pants, sweatpants I should say. Yo, I don't know how I done made this mistake, but that was a XL. Your boy is a medium in the waist, man. I don't know what I was thinking as far as grabbing an XL, designing that, and throwing it on to get photos on. So, lesson learned. Also found out that an ASAP, hopefully tomorrow, because it's Saturday and it's about to be the 31st as soon as we know it. So, I'm definitely not trying to waste too much time. I definitely want to get that done tomorrow. Like, word up tomorrow. Get these photos done tomorrow, no matter what I gotta do. Get those photos done, get that up there because we're getting closer and closer to the release date, and I need some type of visual, some type of something already posted to where people know what's going on, they see what it is. And I just had a convo with one of my boys as I'm clocking out, and he amping me up, looking at the sweatpants like, yo, let me get that. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all right now, secure your spot with the sweatsuit, cause it might not stay on that site too long, man. These things might sell out quick, but nah, I love that energy, man. Love the support, yo, on the real. Round two, we're trying to get these photos done, these photos done for the promo, cause I gotta run an ad, bro. Let me see what date it is. It's December 29th. We 3 days before the drop. Yo, what's going on? I gotta get this promo running, yo. Get these ads clicking to where everybody know what's going on. Let's get these photos done right quick. I'm not calling anymore with it once more. I already know where I'm gonna set up the camera, get my photos done. I'm in and out of here. Plus, I gotta also just get some more clothes prepped up because once that launch drop, I'm pretty sure a lot of these is gonna go. So I need to have me a nice little pile ahead of time, like a couple of sweatsuits taken care of to where I don't gotta do too much as far as just prepping up orders for people. So definitely trying to get my head start, and plus it's kind of early, so let's make the most out of today. Good morning, y'all. It's Tuesday, December 30th. Now, good morning. Now, I've been stressing this whole posting these photos, getting the ad up there so a lot of people could see it. But all in all, with the way my insights been for the week, mind you, yeah, for my the way my insights been looking for the week as far as like my Instagram posts, and of course what I post on Instagram goes on Facebook. My TikTok don't really hit like that, but Instagram and Facebook been doing very well compared to what it would usually do for any regular post. So with that being the case, I'm not even pressing the issue as far as putting this ad up for the new sweatsuit global, which is hanging right here because I gotta make a couple more. Yeah, for the release photos, I'm definitely gonna post that tomorrow because tomorrow is a drop day. That way it could create more arousal that way. And then also I already spread the word to countless of people as well as like my social media, just bringing in people, bringing in new followers, as well as just letting the people know that are my followers what's going on. So, for that being said, we prepping up all these vinyls. This is a bad one. I'm not using this, but prepping all the vinyls is just to give you an idea of what I mean by prepping up the vinyls. Getting them all laid out, ready to be pressed on the machine. I want to get everything pre-prepped. This is for the hoodie design, as far as just the LWC being on the front of the hoodie. I still gotta create the globe as well as embrace who you are that's written around the globe. But for the front of the hoodie and the bottom of the design for the sweatpants is already prepped. Just gotta get the globe done, like I said on the back design. That's basically what my morning is gonna consist of today. I do gotta go to the mall and pick up some shoes, but for the most part, I'm trying to get all these sweatpants done, or these sweatsuits, I should say, done. Because, like I said, I spread the word vocally, like verbally to people. So With that, I secure a lot of sales that way by just expressing it to individuals, new strangers, people that I know. I definitely push a lot of clothes doing it that way, as well as customs as well too. So with that being the case, I know I got a lot I gotta prep up. I think I got maybe like 4 or 5 orders already set. We're gonna see what it does e-commerce wise, as far as like being on the website, see how that goes. I got high hopes for it because, like I said, the regular views or the insight I said on my social media posts have been up, like, and I already know just the fact that I finally got a sweatsuit coming out. That's already drawing attention. So definitely going to see how this goes. I'm looking forward to it. You probably can't see it right now because I'm still waking up, but all in all, I'm looking forward to how this goes, as well as getting these sweatsuits out because the reactions I've been getting to the people that I have been speaking to, word of mouth, it's been priceless. It fuels the fire to keep me going. So appreciate y'all. Keep tuning in and shoot. Next time y'all see me, and the thing might be the sweatsuits might be dropping at that point. So